Okay, Vicky, hold on for a minute.
The Eagles, you'll see it in there.
Okay, Vicky, send Ms. Thomas back in, please. All right, Ms. Thomas, I had to look at something on your case. So you entered a plea of no contest, is that right? I can't hear you. There you go. There you go.
Yes. Do you mind explaining the difference? I thought I plead guilty.
Okay. Well, guilty means you're going to just say, yeah, I did it. Not guilty means I'm going to say, no, I didn't do it. I didn't have the marijuana on me. And the third one is no contest means I'm not going to admit it, but I'm not going to deny it. So you want to change it to guilty or just keep it at no contest?
I'll keep it guilty.
Okay. Is this your first drug-related offense, Ms. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
Could you pass a drug test today?
Yes, I can.
Since it's your first offense and you can pass today, I can consider probating you, meaning you'll be on probation for a period of 6 months. You go for 6 months without having any drug or alcohol cases, I can dismiss the case. But there's a $340 fee that has to be paid, and also you have to do 6 hours of community service. Are you able to pay the $340 today?
No, I'm not, sir.
How long do you need to come up with that?
A couple of weeks. Right now, I'm unemployed.
Okay, so how are you going to come up with it in a couple of weeks?
What was that?
How are you going to come up with it in a couple of weeks?
I do DoorDash and stuff like that, sir. I am applying myself for jobs.
Okay.
I currently have a job in line waiting for me.
Okay. Well, why don't I give you more than 2 weeks? I'll give you a month.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. When is our? Actually, I'm going to give you until December the 15th, since I'm sure you have other bills to pay also.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Let's see. Do we have your email address?
I believe.
We don't have an email, sir.
Okay. All right. What you need to do, Ms. Thomas, is you need to email the court so that we have a good email address for you. And let me give you the email that you need to email to. And just say, hi, this is Ms. Thomas. I just talked to the judge and here's my email address. And we will email you a reset, or not a reset, but time to get the payment made. Once you make the payment, we will send you the conditions of the deferral. the deferral will not start until you pay your fees, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna send it to municipal_court@liveoaktx.net. And municipal is MUNICIPAL _. Some people try to spell it LE, but that's municipal_court@liveoaktx.net.
Okay.
And you can pay anytime prior to the 15th. You live in San Marcos, is that right?
No, sir, I live in Converse.
Okay. You'll also need to give the court your current address, okay? In the email so that we have that on file. All right?
Yes, sir.
So you can do that. You can send that email to, I would recommend you go ahead and do it today so that we can get the paperwork out to you. And you can start gathering up your funds. All right?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions, Ms. Thomas?
I do. As far as the payment, after the payment goes through, I have to do community service.
You have to do 6 hours of community service.
Does it matter where, or you guys give certain?
Just so long as it's nonprofit or charitable. You can do it at a church. You can do it, for anything for Christmas related. You can do it at the San Antonio Food Bank. There's just any number of places you can do it. Just make sure you get the 6 hours turned in. You'll have 90 days from the day you make your payment. 60 days from the day you make your payment to do the community service. All right? You got all that?
Yes, sir.
So you can email the court here in just a minute. Give them your email address, current address, and then we'll send you some paperwork. All right?
Sure.
Okay, Ms. Thomas, good luck to you. Have a good day. Stay safe.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You can go ahead and leave the meeting.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let me have Moto E5 play. I didn't write this down. Hello, I can see a shadow. That's all I can see. Can you tell me your name, sir? You need to unmute yourself. There you go. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
And can you tell me your name? All I've got is Moto E5 play.
It's Marco Brown.
Marco Brown.
Uh-huh. Well, they spelled it MARCOS, but it's MARCO.
Okay. All right, Mr. Brown, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Brown, you are charged with a simple assault. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, Mr. Brown, there are 3 pleas that you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of a simple assault, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty.
Okay, you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
Judge would be fine.
Okay. We will send you a pretrial setting
Yes,
so
sir.
that and a copy of the complaint, and you and the prosecutor can talk about it on another Zoom hearing
Okay.
at a later date. Is your address on I-35 still correct?
Yes, sir.
The number 103?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, what I need for you to do, Mr. Brown, I don't think we have your email address. So if you can email us your,
Okay.
sir? Can you email
Okay.
us
It's
your email
Brown
address?
Marco
No,
at 85.
Hold on, Mr. Brown. We're live on the internet, so I don't want you to
Yes,
give
sir.
out your email address. to the
Oh,
whole-
okay, okay. I got
So,
you.
do you have a piece of paper and pencil there handy? Or do you
Yes,
have,
sir.
or do you have the instruction sheet that told you how to log on today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you look down at the bottom, right toward the bottom of that instruction sheet, it has our email address, municipal_court
Okay.
liveoaktx.net. If you can just email us a real quick email, say, saw the judge this morning, I pled not guilty. And we will send you a pretrial order for another Zoom hearing. It'll be an afternoon hearing so that you can talk to the prosecutor. I can't hear the facts of the case right now.
Okay.
She pled not guilty. She can visit with you about the facts, and then if y'all are not able to work anything out, then we'll set it for a trial and hear both sides and see what everybody has to say.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay,
sir.
just email that, email us just a quick note, and we'll get you a copy of an order.
All right.
Mr. Brown, thank you, sir. You have a good day. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. Y'all, you the same.
Okay. Now we got Meredith Sanchez. Oh, hold it. No, we got iPhone. Funny name for somebody. iPhone.
Do you want me to send somebody else in?
Yeah, send an iPhone. I think he or she's trying to connect already. Okay. Who's on the iPhone, please? Hello. Good morning. Okay, reset her till the 1st of December.
Judge, I'm going to send somebody else in.
Okay. Ma'am, we're going to reset you to the 1st of December to allow you to get your license, and then come back and see me, okay? Yes, ma'am. That's the reason I'm setting you to December 1st. Because your appointment's on Thursday, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Meredith Sanchez. You too, ma'am. Be safe.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Sanchez. Can you hear me?
Let me turn my video on. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, we're trying to pull your file here real quick.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, I got it. All right, Ms. Sanchez, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Ms. Sanchez, you're charged with a parking violation, parking with a too close to an intersection. Do you understand what the charge is?
Yes, sir, I do.
To that offense, there's 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the parking violation that you're charged with, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty.
Okay, you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
With the judge.
What's going to happen, Ms. Sanchez, is we will set it for a pretrial hearing.
Okay.
You can talk to the prosecutor at that time. I can't hear the case right now because since you pled not guilty, you have to have both parties present, you and the officer who issued the citation.
Okay.
But you're the prosecutor, she can visit with you about the facts. Like I said, I
Okay.
can't do that right now. What we need for you to do at this time, are you still on Glen Hill? Don't tell me your number, but are you still on Glen Hill?
Yes, I am.
What I need for you to do is to, if you look at the form that we sent you that had this login information,
Yes.
down toward the bottom of that form, it's got your
Yes.
court's email address.
Okay.
If you could just send us a quick email so that we have your email address and we will email you the setting notice for the pretrial hearing.
Okay.
It'll be in an afternoon and you'll visit with the prosecutor at that time to
Okay.
run through the pretrial order. And again, she can discuss the facts with you at that time.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
got all that?
Sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
It's a pretty picture back behind you. I've got one
Yes.
almost like that.
Thank you. I'm at my grandfather's house right now. He's sick, so I'm staying over here. But this is his guest room.
All right, well, that's fine, Ms. Sanchez. You take care of your grandpa. And I will talk to you later on. Like I said, the next hearing for you will be an afternoon hearing after 1:30. I don't
Okay,
know
so
if
you
this-
said this email, I just send them
We just
I
need
just
your,
send them-
email- yeah, we just need your email address. So
my
just
email address. Okay.
Send them a
So
note.
just send them an email from my email so they have it. And then they're
Yes,
going to send me the information.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, you say, you're Mira Sanchez and you appeared this morning and judge said to send you my email address.
All right. Thank you so
A lot of
much.
me's and my's, but, all right, Ms. Sanchez, do you have any questions?
Nope, I do not.
Then you take care of yourself, take care of your grandpa and stay safe.
Thank you. You have a good day.
And you can leave the meeting now.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, 210-293, ending 293, are you there? Hello, can you hear me? Whoever's on the phone, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes, sir. Can you give us your name, please?
Xavier Trejo.
Trejo?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ms. Trejo, are you able to do video or just audio?
Hold on. Let me go get my phone.
I'm here. Yes,
Okay. Are we going to do video or just audio?
just audio. We couldn't get onto the video.
Okay, that's fine. And I see Xavier's a juvenile. Xavier, how old are you, sir?
15.
15, and I guess that's your mom talking with you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Trejo, are you going to tell me the truth during these discussions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ms. Trejo, you're charged with no driver's license and failure to maintain insurance. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
Each one of those offenses, Mr. Trejo, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. You understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
To the offense of no driver's license, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Guilty. And what about the no insurance case?
Guilty.
Okay. Mr. Trejo, whose car did you take?
I'm sorry?
Whose car did you take?
My mom's.
Did your mom know you took her car?
Yes, sir.
She knew that you took her car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, Mom, what is your full name?
Elizabeth Marie Trejo.
Okay. Did you give him permission to drive your car?
I did.
You did or did not?
I did. Yes.
Okay. Ms. Trejo, just so you know, I've got two officers here in the courtroom. They may send you a summons for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's not my call. It's up to the officers here.
Okay.
But you can't let Xavier drive without a driver's license. Well, I guess you can because you did. But yeah. So Xavier, how are you going to pay for these?
I work.
You're 15 and you're working? Good for you. You go to
Yes, sir.
school too? You go to school too?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
Alamo Candy.
Alamo Candy?
Yes, sir.
I'd get big and fat if I worked there.
It is good candy.
Ma'am?
I said it is good candy.
I'm sure it is, but I actually used to work for a candy company years and years and years ago. But I
Oh.
had to go to the warehouse and it was all chocolate. I got so sick of smelling chocolate that I could no longer be around chocolate. I was back in my much younger years, much younger. All right, Joey, Xavier, excuse me. Sorry, I've got a kid I know that played baseball with my son. His name was Joey, so Joey Trejo. Never mind. Okay, Ms. Trejo, the fine and court costs on the no insurance is $335 and on the no driver's license is $250. Are you able to pay either one of those today?
No, sir.
Okay, the most time I can give him is 30 days. If he can't pay it in 30 days, you need to contact the court. So y'all are just in Converse, so you're just around the corner. You need to contact the court, bring in as much as you can within that 30-day period. They'll put him on a payment plan.
Okay.
Xavier, don't be driving anymore. You're getting you and your mom both in trouble. You understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. And what I need for you to do, Xavier, is I need for you to email the court. You have your instruction sheet there in front of you?
No, sir, I don't.
The sheet that,
They're in the house.
the one that gave you the call-in information for today?
Yeah.
It's in my house.
Okay, down at the bottom of that form is the court's email address. You need to email the court at that municipal_court@liveoaktx.net. You need to email the court so that we have a good email address for you.
Okay.
So we can send you the extension to pay.
Okay.
Okay. Ms. Trejo, don't be letting him drive anymore, and Xavier, don't take the car anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you want to get in more trouble. And then you'll.
No, he's done enough.
Yeah, he has done enough. All right. Y'all are both able to leave the meeting. Make sure you send us that email.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Enrique Guevara Gonzalez. So I'm not sure whether it's Guevara or Gonzalez. Hey, Mr. Gonzalez, can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, I need for you to unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear you now. And we're looking for your file. Just hang on just a second. Enrique Guevara Gonzalez.
Nothing under Rivera or Gonzalez.
Vicky, we don't have that. We don't,
If it's under another name.
would it be under any other name, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, that should be, I just called earlier as well. Should be under that name.
We're looking for it right now.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
I did. I see you.
You should be checked off,
I checked that. Checked Gonzalez.
because the thing is, he was here to talk to you because he hasn't turned in his, community service, which was due in August. Yeah. Not give her. He gives you the last name, he doesn't give the first one. I read that name.
I gave them both names.
No, he gave me both names.
Just, she could get lower to the top.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez. Raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Gonzalez, you were supposed to turn in 6 hours of community service by August the 4th.
Yeah, I did that. I did it with the Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it.
Mhm.
So when did you didn't turn this in until, well, turned it in on time.
I think he's here just to make his sworn statement.
That's
I
what
thought it was because we didn't receive the community service.
we got. Okay. Mr. Guevara Gonzalez, since June 1st of this year, have you been cited for any other violations involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Been making better choices?
Yes, sir.
All All right. Well, I'll dismiss the case. You're free to go. Thank you for hanging on with us.
All right, thank you. And that's everything, right? It just got dismissed, and it shouldn't be.
There's not going
I
to be
mean,
any record of any conviction of any sort.
okay. Well, that's it. All right. I appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day. Be safe.
Do the same, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Siniff, Siniff, maybe. I don't know if that's a nickname or just first initial and then last name.
Sherry Senna.
Okay, Ms. Siniff, can you hear me? Ms. Siniff, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, are you able to do video or just audio?
I can do video.
Yeah.
I'm actually on video, but I'm also on my phone because I've had so many problems with trying to appear for this ticket when the pandemic just started and back in just earlier this year. And I actually showed up for my court date and went to appear, and it was right when the government, I guess, issued an order not to see anyone. So Your Honor, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we're logging back on. We lost internet connection.
Excuse me. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Seniff, are you still there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, our server went down here, so that was the problem.
Okay, I understand that. Happened to me. How are you liking these Zoom meetings?
Not very much. All right, Ms. Seneff, you're charged with speeding in a school zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir, I do.
To that offense, are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I do not.
Guilty means you're going to admit that you were speeding in the school zone. Not guilty says, no, I wasn't doing that, and I want the state to prove the case against me if they're able to do so. And no contest means, well, I'm not going to admit that I did it, but I'm not going to deny that I did it.
Well, it kind of applies to, yes, I did do it, but it was within a range of, I lived in Live Oak at the time, and I was at a stop sign.
Okay.
And
hold on, Ms. Seneff. I don't mean to be rude, but I've got to follow certain steps, and so are you pleading guilty, or not guilty, or no contest?
so I guess no contest.
Okay. Now you can tell me what you want to tell me.
Okay. So I was at a stop sign, and I lived right around the corner, and I was on my way to work, and it was during a school zone hours. So I passed by this house every day to and from work, or passed by the school every day to and from work. And the location on this street, I was at a stop sign, and I turned right, which within 25 feet, I'm at and in front of the school. When I accelerated, I didn't realize that I went over 20 miles an hour. And as soon as I turned and took a right, the school is to my left, and one of your officers was parked maybe 100 feet, 200 feet. I could see him right there. But I just didn't realize that when I accelerated from the stop sign to take the turn and to start going in front of the school, that I had accelerated past the 20 miles an hour. So I admit that I guess they did clock me in that I had, but I had literally, sir, just been at a stop sign, taken a right, and started to accelerate to go in front of the school to get to the next light, and it was purely accidental. It was not intentional. I'm a mother of 4 children and 7 grandchildren, and never do I disregard school zones. It's it wasn't even a situation where I wasn't aware that I was in a school zone. It's just the truth and reality of I was at a stop sign. I turned right. There's the school to my left. The police officer's right there to my right. I can see him, and I just didn't realize. And within 3 seconds of me taking that right, he turned his lights on. So I'm asking the court to offer a either lesser charge or exception, or I'm not sure what is available to me, but I'm an honest person, and that's what happened.
Well, number one, Ms. Seneff, is most people don't intentionally speed. It's just, lack of paying attention. And it's not an offense that requires any specific intent. And I'm not in a position, I cannot change an offense. That would have to come directly from the citing officer. So, there's nothing I can do as far as, just reducing it. I don't know what I'd reduce it to anyway, but the fact of the matter is I can't reduce or change the charge. So if you want to take defensive driving, you can do that to try to keep it off of your record. Why didn't you appear on September 1st?
Because I did not receive the letter that was supposedly sent to me. I had shown up on the date that I was supposed to appear, and I signed in to your record you had a clipboard out front, and I signed in, and that was at the beginning of COVID. And the officers there told me that they weren't seeing anybody, that court was going on, or it was the day for court, which is the day I was supposed to appear. I signed a check-in sheet in the front office, and they said that I would not be able to see you, and I needed to wait for a Zoom meeting to be sent to me, and that I would receive a text. Well, I never received a text, and I never received anything in the mail, and I actually reached out after a month or so, thinking I had forgotten about it, and I reached out again saying I never did get my court date or my Zoom meeting date, and I went there again, and they couldn't find my file for 45 minutes. It's a hard copy file, so if it was misplaced, I'm not sure. They said there were some changes going on. It was just anyhow, it's not that I didn't appear. I was not aware that I was supposed to appear because, like I said, I didn't receive anything in the mail. But I did go there twice.
Okay. There's a note here that they sent it to an email address of, and I'm not going to read the email address since we're broadcasting on YouTube on August 25th. It may have gone into junk mail and you just didn't find it. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to do defensive driving, I won't charge the additional warrant fee. But the fine and court cost, not the fine and court cost, the fees for defensive driving are $169. You take the class, you get it completed and turned in the paperwork within 90 days, and the case can be dismissed. But those those defensive driving fees need to be paid up front. If you're not able to pay them today, I can give you some a little bit of time to pay them. But we also need a copy of your driver's license and your proof of insurance. You can email those to us today. If you want to pay online, if you want to pay your fees today, you can call in that payment. Don't go online and pay it because that'll go in as a conviction. But you can call the court at 210-945-1799 and make your payment. Again, if you can't pay it today, let me know and I can give you 2 or 3 weeks to get it paid.
And what is that amount, sir?
$169.
What's the driving fees amount?
They vary $25 to $35, I think. And
okay.
Then you also have to get a copy of your driving history, and that you have to obtain from the DPS office. And we give you the websites for both the class and to get your driving history. DPS charges $12 to get your driving history.
Okay, so you need a copy of my insurance, a copy of my driver's license.
Yes, ma'am.
And a copy of my driving history, and then call the number to make the payment of the driving fees of whatever that amount is.
No, you don't get the driving history until we send you an order deferring the proceedings to give you a chance to complete the defensive driving class. All we need right now is your driver's license, proof of insurance, and the 169.
Okay.
Is that what you'd like to do, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you going to make your payment today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you look at the bottom of the letter that you did receive from us to be able to log in today, our email address is on the bottom of that letter. If you'll see municipal_court@liveoaktx.net.
Yes.
Okay. That's where you need to email the driver's license and proof of insurance. And then we will email you some instructions that'll have both of the websites for you to do the class and also to obtain your driving history.
Okay. So email the municipal_court@liveoaktexas.net, my copy of my driver's license and proof of insurance today. And then you will send me information on the driver's course, but I still do need to make a phone call to pay for the fees.
Yeah, as soon as you pay your fees, within a day or two, we will email you the instructions for the 2 websites.
And these are online defensive driving courses?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, you got all that?
Yes, sir, I do. Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you for your patience. We're all kind of learning on the fly here.
I completely understand. I am in the industry of technology, and I'm definitely going to make a call to your IT department, see if we can offer you some services and support, because it has been one heck of an experience over the last 9 months with Live Oak, and it's kind of unfortunate that y'all are still dealing with hard copy files and not able to have a more efficient workflow with having documents that are electronic. So,
Yep. Most courts are still doing it the old-fashioned way. Just because we need paper trails. So, but we appreciate the offer, and you can contact the IT folks if you want to do that. It's not directly related to the court. It has to do with the entire system here for the city, as I understand it.
sure. No, I understand. My territory is state and local and government, so I know exactly what everybody's going through. But best of luck to you, sir. Thank you very much for your time, and be safe.
You too, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, who's on the phone, please?
Hi, Caitlin Miller.
Caitlin Miller.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you able to do video or just audio?
I mean, I can do video if that's what you guys are wanting. That's fine.
Well, yeah, we'd like to see your bright and shining face this morning.
Okay, how would you like for me to do video?
However you can do it. You're on your phone, right?
Yes, I'm on my iPhone.
Okay. And you don't have to do video. Sometimes it's just easier to be able to see each other while we're talking. But if you can just do audio, that's fine.
Yes, because I don't know how to do it, and I don't know if you guys have like FaceTime, so I'm sorry.
No, I don't think we do. Anyway, Ms. Miller,
Okay.
Are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Miller, you're charged with speeding 53 in a 30-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I did it, I didn't do it, or I don't know.
Well, I did it, I didn't do it, or I'm not going to tell you I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it.
I'm going to have to go with the... I did it. I'm guilty. I did it.
Okay. All right. Well, Ms. Miller, the fine of court cost is $249, or if you're eligible, you can take a defensive driving class and get it off of your record. The fees for the defensive driving class are $144, and you have to take and complete the class within 90 days and turn in your paperwork.
Okay.
Get everything turned in, the case can be dismissed. Is that what?
All right. I'll go ahead and do that. How do I find out whether or not I'm eligible?
Well, have you taken defensive driving in the last year?
No, sir.
Do you have a Texas driver's license and proof of insurance?
Yes, sir.
Then you're probably eligible.
Okay. So I can take defensive driving?
Yes, ma'am. It sounds like it. do you have the 144 today that you can call into the court? Or do you need to get that?
Yeah, I need to get that money. I apologize. I don't have it right now.
That's fine. How much time do you need?
A month.
How about I give you till December the 1st? Not quite a month.
Okay.
Pretty close. That's 4 weeks.
Yes, sir.
What you need to do is once you get to your computer, if you look on the sheet that we sent you, that gave you the instructions to call in, there, down toward the bottom of that sheet, there's an email address for the court. You see that?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So what we need for you to do is when you have time later today or tomorrow, you need to email us your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Yes, sir.
And do that today, and then we will email you, or once we receive your payment, and you can pay it on the 1st, or we'd recommend you try to do it before the 1st. Once you make your payment, we will send you an order with the instructions on how to get your driver's history and also how to take the class online.
Yes, sir. And I can pay the 144 to you all online?
Yes, ma'am. Well, don't pay it online. You need to call the court. Don't just go
Call
on
the court and pay it with you guys.
Yeah, don't go on just online at the city website, because then it'll go in as a conviction.
Oh, no.
No, not good, huh?
No, I don't need that.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I told you not to.
All right, perfect. So as soon as I get that money, I'll go ahead and give the court a call and pay it through you guys so that you guys can send me all the information. But today I will send you the driver's license as well as the proof of insurance.
That'd be great. That'll be great.
All righty. Anything else today, sir?
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, well, you be safe out there.
Yes, sir. You too. Have a good day.
You do the same, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Clock is not right.
No, it's not. It's 10:35.
Okay. This is an attorney, I believe. Yeah, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Here. How about now? Can you hear that?
Yes, sir, I can. Thank you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Who's your client, sir?
Noah Mazete.
Mazete?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And are you calling in to talk to the prosecutor, I guess?
Judge, I did spoke to the clerk of the court, and she did tell me that it would probably be better if I talked to him first. And he does have another case that's set for the 17th. So I would like to put this one there with the newer case on the 17th.
Okay, let me get your file here, or his file. Find him?
Mazete with an M, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Can you spell your client's last name?
Yes, sir, I can. It's M-A-S-S, and that's I-A-T-E, Mazete.
Mazete.
Yeah, and it's Noah, N-O-A-H.
That may already be in the prosecutor's office. Oh, we got it right here. Never mind.
Because he was asking for,
A reset to the,
well, no, on this one, he was asking to talk to the prosecutor about an offer. That's why I put it in her basket.
okay, so we have Mr. Molina, we have a speeding 29 over and a PDP. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so we want to, and the speeding case has a omni and a warrant fee added, so that one's gotten pretty expensive. When is the drug paraphernalia case set? did you say?
17th of this month, November.
They have it set at 4 o'clock on the 17th.
For a
Well, that's an
Pre-trial?
arraignment. I believe.
pre-trial or just conference with?
No,
Yeah, that,
the PDP is just an initial appearance.
Okay. And the other one is to, well, I guess they'll both be initial appearances. So what I'll do, Mr. Molina, is I will have both cases set on the 17th. And that time you can talk to Ms. Trevino, who's the prosecutor, Cynthia Trevino.
Cynthia Trevino.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. I'll do that, Judge.
And we will mail you or email you. We have your,
I have a fax and an email.
yeah, I don't see your email on the bottom of your letter. So if you'd like to send us your email, that would be helpful. The,
I will do that, Judge.
hold on, maybe I've got it. Let me see here. No, we've got your fax number.
Okay. I think the last time she asked me for the fax, but I'll send her the email.
All right, sir. And our email address is on the bottom of the sheet that you
Right.
have where you called in today.
Okay, Judge. I'll do that.
All right, Mr. Molina, we will look for that and they'll send you a reset and a new Zoom connection code probably tomorrow, I'm guessing. So we'll look for you on the 17th and you and Ms. Trevino can discuss it and see what y'all can do.
I thank you for that, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Molina, you take care of yourself. Stay
You
safe.
have a good day. Thanks.
You do the same, sir. Another phone number. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you give me your name? All I've got is a phone number.
My name is Kim Yvette Green Thompson.
Kim Yvette Green Thompson.
Yes, sir.
So do you prefer Green Thompson or just Thompson?
Thompson.
Okay, we're looking for your file, Ms. Thompson. Hold on. There we go. I got it. Okay, Ms. Thompson. So I can't see you. I just ask you, you gonna tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
You and your dog both gonna tell me the truth?
Go, go. Go. Okay.
I don't think she wants to go.
No, he don't want to go.
All right. I've got one of those too, so
You guys have a small little dog with a black spot. I think that's the reason like
All right, I'll be around it.
all right.
Hello?
hello?
Okay.
Okay. Ms. Thompson, you're charged with speeding 33 in a 20-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
No.
Okay. The officer that cited you is saying that you were running 33 miles an hour in a 20-mile zone. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas that you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I'm listening.
Yeah, do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
You said guilty, not guilty, and no contest.
Yes, ma'am. Do you understand what those mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of speeding, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
To fine and court costs is $199. Or if you want to take defensive driving and are eligible, you can do that and possibly get the citation dismissed.
For defensive driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
And do you have proof of insurance?
Yes, sir.
And do you have $144?
No, I don't.
Okay. If I give you some time, can you come up with $144?
Yes, sir.
Would December 1st be long enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's what you need to do, Ms. Thompson. If you look at the bottom of the sheet that we sent you that had your instructions to contact me today, there's an email address down there. You see that? It's municipal_court@liveoaktx.net. What you need to do is you need to email us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Proof of insurance?
Proof of insurance and your driver's license. And then,
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you till December 1st to make the $144 payment. Once you make that payment, we will email you back or mail you instructions on what you need to do, because you got 90 days from the day you make your payment to take the class, paperwork, and also your driving history.
Okay.
All right, you got all that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so if you'll email us your driver's license and proof of insurance today or tomorrow, and then we'll look for the payment by December 1st. Then you get
yes.
You make your payment, you'll have 90 days to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork. And that means you're also going to have to get a copy of your driving history from the Department of Public Safety, but we will provide you with that email address for them, their website, so that you can get your driving history. All right?
Okay.
Got all that?
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for quieting down Fido. I'm not sure where you put him, but
there was another one, and he just got hit by a car.
Oh, no. Okay, Ms. Thompson, go do what you need to do, and we'll look for that email here within the next day or two.
Okay.
Go take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
She was in the middle of the road, and I had.
Hello,
Hello, who am I speaking with, please?
Delgadina Cervantes.
Cervantes?
Yes.
Okay, are you able to do video or just audio?
Just audio. I'm breastfeeding my son right now. I'm sorry.
Yep, well, that's a good time to do just audio. What's your first name again, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Delgadina.
Got it? Yep, I guess that's it. Okay, Ms. Cervantes, since I can't see you, I'm just going to ask you, are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Cervantes, you're charged with expired operator's license. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I don't understand what no contest means.
No contest means you're not admitting it, but you're not going to deny it.
Okay, then that's the one I want to enter.
That's the one you want to, okay.
Mhm.
Contest. Have you gotten your license fixed yet? Have you gotten it renewed?
No, I put an appointment in, but the earliest appointment isn't until February.
Till February?
Yes.
Where are you going to do that? I mean, which,
It's the one that's on New Braunfels, South New Braunfels Street.
no. Okay. And you're telling me that you will get it done in February?
Yes, as soon as I have that that appointment, I'll get it done.
Is it something you can't do online?
No, unfortunately, it's not, because the last one I did was one I did online, so I have to go in to get the picture renewed.
Well, based on your promise to me that you're going to get it done, I'm going to dismiss the case with a $20 dismissal fee.
Okay.
So that you don't have to deal with the court again on this.
Thank you. How do I pay that fee?
What you want to do, Ms. Cervantes, is in the next day or two, call the number for the court, which is that
Okay.
that 945-1799 number.
All right.
Talk to one of the ladies and they'll take your payment by phone. Don't just call it into the city website, or the city, city website. Make sure you call it to the court.
Okay. All right. So just call that phone number and they'll be able to take it with just my first and last name, no other information.
Maybe your driver's license number, but
Okay. All right. I will get that done.
it sounds to me like you've got other things to do rather than deal with this citation. So yeah, just get that get that paid and go ahead and dismiss the case once that's done.
All right. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Okay, well, you take care of that little one.
Thank you. You too. I mean, you take care of yourself.
have
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Montes, will you take care of yourself?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, this is Terrence Mihalik. Mihalik. Mr. Mihalik, can you hear me, sir? Okay, Mr. Mihalik, can you hear me? Mr. Mihalik, can you hear me? Mr. Mihalik. Can you hear me? Okay, Ms. Mahalik, I can't hear you. Need to unmute.
Can you
There
hear me
you go.
now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Mahalik, raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're not driving, are you?
No, sir. I'm in my friend's car because I'm at work, and he
Okay.
let me use his car.
Just wanted to make sure you weren't driving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Mahalik, you signed up for defensive driving and it looks like you took the class on time.
Yes, sir.
Not sure when you turned it in, but since you took it on time, that's okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
We don't have your driving history.
That's what I was gonna mention. I tried to obtain a record of my driving record through the texas.gov website, and when I put the data in, it said, hold on, I have it here. It said that the data I submitted does not match the data on my driver license record.
Okay,
So, yes,
how many times did you try to do that?
3 times. It locked me out for 24 hours, and I had to wait 24 hours, so I tried again.
Okay. What I would suggest you do, Mr. Mahalik, is go ahead and call DPS.
Yes, sir.
Tell them about the problem. Maybe they can walk you through it and figure out what the issue is. But we need to have that driving history somehow.
Okay, I'll make it. I'll make it top priority then.
Okay. And yeah, they might have just been bombarded. You have to give them 2 different numbers. You have to give them your driver's license number. Then you have to give them that number down at the very bottom of
The audit number.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, why don't you call DPS, prepare it to be on hold for a while, but make sure you make the correct selection from their prompts, because listen to all of them, because there's some that you might think is the right one, and it's not. So just make sure you listen all the way through, and then I'll give you until December 1 to get your driving history turned in.
Yes, sir. I'll make it top priority.
Okay, Mr. Mahalik, that'll be fine. Just, we don't have your email address, I don't think. Maybe we do. The Gmail account, is that right?
Yes, sir. It starts with it's capital T.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't tell me the rest of it, because we're broadcasting on YouTube, and I don't think you really want your email address sent around the world.
Oh, thank you.
So send us an email, just confirming that we talked today, and then we'll send you a note back that says that I'm giving you until December 1st to turn in your driving history.
Okay, I'll call the Live Oak Municipal Court and give him my email.
Yes, sir. That's fine. Or you can, if you look at the sheet that you have that gave you the call-in number for today, down at the bottom of that number, bottom of that sheet, there's an email address. It says municipal_court@liveoaktx.net.
Okay.
See that? Just send us a quick email so we can confirm your email address, and they'll send you a notice that tells you you have until December 1 to get it turned in.
Okay.
Once you get it turned in, if you get it done timely, I'll dismiss the case.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I also had another court on November 19th because I was on the deferral probationary period.
Yes, sir.
And it says to show back up on November 19th at the end of my deferral date.
Okay, we don't have What's the date? 30? We should be on the 7th.
Yeah. It says,
Yeah, we
The
don't
fir-
have a court date on the 19th. It's the 17th.
Right, should be the 17th.
oh my God, I'm glad I brought it up then because my paper says 9.
Okay, are you sure it's for this court?
It is. It's another, it's a speeding violation.
Okay,
I think I was going 40 and a 30. It was on Lookout Road.
okay, well, Vicky, would you send him a corrected notice to show up for that
Yes, sir.
hearing? You also do that by Zoom, Mr. Mahalik.
Okay.
And hopefully by then you'll have your driving history turned in also. But
Yes.
if you don't, by that date, you still have till December 1st.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a call.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
go ahead and send us an email and we'll email you back a new date for that deferral.
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have any questions?
No, that about covers everything.
All right, just make sure you get that done. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
And I will talk to you, see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, take care. Be safe.
Thank you. I will. I'll make sure I wear my mask and wash my hands.
There you go. All right, we have a good day. Happy election day.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Judge. Appreciate
Will
it.
you be glad for all the political ads to go away?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of local ads.
Yep.
It's probably just as worse as the online ads.
Well, I don't get them online, but they're everywhere. So today will be the end of it, hopefully. All right, Ms. Mahalik, will you take care of yourself and we'll talk to you later on.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
You do the same, sir. You got another phone number. All right, sir. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? I can't hear you. You're muted. There you go.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes, sir. There, now we're doing. Okay, can you tell me your name, please?
Irvin Marcellus, 4th.
Marcellus, 4th. Hang on just a second, Marcellus, while we pull your file.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Marcellus. Raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Okay, all you gotta do is say yes. We have to do that because
Okay.
we're a court of record, so everything you say, everything I say is recorded. So you can put your hand down now.
All right.
Mr. Marcellus, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are three pleas that you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those three pleas mean?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then to the offense of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty.
Is this your first drug-related offense, Mr. Marcellus?
Yes.
And could you pass a drug test today?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. As far as marijuana, maybe not, because it stays in your system for a while. So I'm not sure about that one.
Okay. All right. Well, since it's your first offense, Mr. Marcellus, I can still consider probating you on the case, try to keep it off your record. We do that through a procedure called deferred disposition. If it was in a higher court, they call it deferred adjudication. The fees are $340. You also have to do 6 hours of community service. Stay out of trouble for 180 days with no drug or alcohol cases. I can dismiss the case at the end of that period. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yes, sir. I can handle that.
Are you able to pay the $340 today?
Not in full, but is there a way I can do like break it into a payment plan, maybe?
I don't do payment plans, but I'll give you the time that you need.
All right, 340. And today is the what's today? The
November 3rd.
November 3rd, Tuesday. I can probably get you that by the end of this week.
Well, I don't want to put you in that much of a bind. I'll tell you what. I mean, I hope you can, but I don't want you to come back on Friday and tell me you can't do it. So. Okay, Mr. Marcellus, I'm going to give you until November the 17th. That's 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
You need to do we need to make sure we have a good address or email address for you, or both. Are you still on Rovine Trail?
I'm currently now at different address.
Okay.
The Air Force Base now.
Well, here's what I need for you to do.
Okay.
If you look on the sheet that we sent you to log in today, toward the bottom of that sheet, there's an email address for the court.
Yes.
municipal_court@liveoaktx.net. When we get off the phone or off the call, if you would email us your current address, and that way we'll have your email address and your address, and then we will mail you or email you a reset for that payment to November the 17th.
Okay.
Once that payment is made, that's when your deferral starts. And you'll also have to do 6 hours of community service within 60 days. You can do that community service anywhere you want to, so long as it's nonprofit or charitable.
Okay.
Food bank, a church,
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army, yeah, just anything.
Okay.
You get everything after you pay your fees. You got 6 months. You'll have 60 days to turn in your community service. Stay clean for 6 months, and I'll dismiss the case at the end of that 6-month period.
All right.
We got a deal?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You can leave the meeting and go ahead and send us that email when you can with your current address.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck to you, Mr. Marcellus. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. The phone number. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you give me your name, please? All I've got is a phone number.
my name is Ron Locke, Locke. I'm calling about Sierra Locke.
Sierra Locke?
Yes. My daughter.
All right, Mr. Locke, are you able to do video or just audio?
Just audio, I'm afraid.
Okay, is Sierra there with you?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Sierra, you gonna tell me the truth?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you some questions and just need to make sure you're telling me good answers, all right? How old are you, Sierra? 15?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna need to speak up a little bit because we're recording this. Make sure that you're 15, okay. Okay, Sierra, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of tobacco products, and no driver's license. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to each one of those cases, there are 3 pleas you can enter, 3 things you can tell me. You can tell me guilty, you can tell me not guilty, or you can tell me no contest. Do you understand what those mean?
Yes, sir.
To the tobacco case, being in possession of tobacco products, how do you plead on that case? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
To the drug paraphernalia case, how do you plead?
No contest.
And to the no driver's license case, how do you plead?
No contest.
Whose car were you driving?
My parents.
Did they give you permission to drive the car?
No.
So would it be safe to say then you stole your parents' car?
I guess.
You took it without their permission.
I borrowed it.
You what?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I borrowed the car without permission.
No, you didn't borrow the car. You stole it. You take something without permission, then that's not borrowing. That's stealing. Look it up on your phone. The difference between borrowing and stealing. Okay. So start with the easy one. Sierra, on the minor possession of tobacco products, you can either pay me $181 fine and it'll go on your record, or you can pay $81 in court cost and take a tobacco awareness class and get the case dismissed.
Let's do the $81.
Is that what you want to do, Sierra?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to guess you still don't have a driver's license. Is that correct?
No, I've had to wait to get this whole thing resolved.
You had to wait what? I'm sorry?
I had to wait so I can get this whole issue resolved.
Yeah, well, the fine and court costs on the no driver's license is $250. How are you going to pay these amounts?
I have a job.
Well, you do? Where do you work?
I work at Sausalito's.
Sausalito's? Okay.
Yes, it's a Mexican restaurant.
Okay. And then on the drug paraphernalia case, is this your first drug-related offense?
Yes.
Okay, you said that with some hesitation. Have you gotten tickets or citations for any other drug cases?
No.
Okay, could you pass a drug test today? If I had your dad take you to get a drug test today, could you pass it?
No.
When did you last smoke, Sierra?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, I don't know. Your dad doesn't know. Give me a best guess when you think you last smoked.
Well, I wouldn't be able to pass the drug test though within the last month.
Okay. So would you say you smoked 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Maybe you could say that.
Okay. Well, since it's your first offense, I can still probate you on that case, but your fees are $390. So look at all this money you're going to have to pay because you decided to go for a joyride in your parents' car that you stole. So how long do you need to pay all these all this money? You got $81, you got $250, and you got $390. That's a big number.
Well, I would need to talk to my mom.
Well, I don't want your mom to pay it. You need to pay these.
Wait, yeah, but I would still need to talk to my mom.
Okay, talk to your
$721. You make about $50 a week. What do you make?
I don't know. It depends on when they schedule me.
Well, it'll probably be at least Probably at least 2 months, 2.5 months at a minimum.
At a minimum of 2.5 months?
Yeah, well, Dad, I think it's going to take her longer than that, but I appreciate you chiming in on that. I'm gonna give her, and Mr. Locke, I don't want, just so you know, and your wife know, that I don't take parents' money. I want the people who make these decisions to be responsible for their own actions. Hopefully you will agree with
I
me.
appreciate that. Yeah.
And I will wait a long time because like I said, I don't want anything from you or your wife. This is Sierra's situation. She's got to deal with it. So I'm going to give,
Hello?
yes, sir. I'm making some notes.
Hello? Oh. Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm looking for my 2021 court dates.
Should be in your folder at in the front.
I know, I had it. There they are. I'm gonna give Sierra until February the 2nd to pay. That gives her quite a bit of time. She can come in and pay one at a time, but she can't do partial payments on all of them. If she wants to do the tobacco awareness class, she can come in and pay the $81 and get started on that. But I'll still give her until February the 2nd to get all these things paid. I don't care how they're paid. Again, you can't make partial payments. Well, you can make a partial payment on the no driver's license. But on the deferred, those fees need to be paid altogether by the 2nd.
Okay.
Sierra, do you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Trying to give you time to get all these taken care of so that maybe one day you'll be able to get a driver's license.
Yes, sir.
And why did you think you had to take your parents' car out?
I just wanted to. I don't know.
You don't know? Well, I don't. If you don't know, who knows?
I just wanted to. I was going to my friend's house.
Going to your friend's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was your friend going to help you pay these since you went over to see your friend?
No.
No. Doesn't sound like a very good friend to me. You're trying to see her or him and they're not even going to help you out. So but you'll figure that out sooner or later. Okay, Mr. Locke, do you have any questions, sir?
No, just, what the process is that I need to get her enrolled in this tobacco class and all the rest, everything involved.
Yeah, Mr. Locke, if you will send the court your email address,
Okay.
they can email you the information, but she doesn't take the class until she pays the $81.
All right. Okay, we will do that first.
Yeah, that's the cheapest one, so.
And where do I email this to?
If you look at the form that we sent you down at the bottom, or toward the bottom, there's an email address says municipal_court.
Okay, at liveoaktexas.net.
Yeah, liveoaktx.net. Yeah, email us that so that we have a good email address for you. And then once we receive the payment, we will email you and Sierra the website where she can take the class. She'll have, once she pays her fees, she'll have 90 days to turn in that certificate of completion.
Okay. All right, we will do that.
Hey, Sierra, I want you to make better choices in the future, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you might even think about finding another friend if they're not willing to help you out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Locke. Thank you, Sierra. Y'all be
All right,
safe.
thank you.
Okay. Brandon Parrish. Okay. Mr. Parrish, are you there? Mr. Parrish, can you hear me? Mr. Parrish?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Are you on the, are you related to Patricia Parrish?
No, sir.
Okay, we got the wrong file then. We have a Patricia Parrish, but got to look again for Brandon. So just P-A-R, only one R, P-A-R-I-S-H.
I'm not finding them in my court system, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Parrish, what, did you receive instructions to call in today, obviously?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vicky, is there any chance it could be in Cynthia's stack?
No, I mean, he's not in my court system at all. I can't bring him up by name.
Do you go by any other name, Mr. Parrish?
No, sir.
And what was the charge?
The charge was me going 55 and a 40.
And when did you receive that citation?
I received that on August, and then I got a letter in the mail a couple days ago telling me on November 3rd, 2020 at 11 a.m. to join this meeting.
Well, we cannot find your file.
Does he have maybe a citation number?
You have a number, sir, for the citation?
Yes, sir. The ID number is the # 937 8047 5008. Oh, actually, I think that's the citation. Hold on. The E is a capital E 275455.
I'm sorry, what was that again? E275?
E275455.
Okay, and it's under Jones Parish, Brandon.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
There.
So it's Brandon Jones?
Yeah, Jones is my dad's last name, but normally I go by Brandon Parrish.
Okay. Threw us off there for a little bit.
It's okay.
All right. Mr. Jones Parrish, or Parrish, I'll just call you Parrish. Okay, Mr. Parrish, are you able to do video or just audio?
Let me see what I can do. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Now I got you. All right, Parrish, I need you to raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Honest to God.
Okay, just yes is fine. You can put your hand down. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Parrish, you're charged with speeding 55 in a 40-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, Mr. Parrish, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of speeding 55 and a 40, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay, Mr. Parrish, the fine and court cost is $209, or if you're eligible, you can take defensive driving and try to keep it off of your record. Would you be interested in doing that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you taken defensive driving in the last year?
No, sir.
Okay. The court costs are $144. Do you have that today, or do you need some time to come up with that?
What was that again?
Okay, you're cutting out really bad, Mr. Parrish. You're just not hearing you very well.
Yeah, I
Usual. Do I owe you money from last time too?
Still nothing.
Okay. Okay, let's try this again, Mr. Parrish. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, again, you're still, your voice is cutting out pretty bad. Do you have a headset on? Man, I'm not, just not hearing you. Mr. Parrish, why don't you try disconnecting and reconnecting with us? Let's see if we get a better connection.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can get a better connection if you disconnect and then reconnect.
Oh.
Can you hear me okay, Mr. Parrish? Yeah, your audio is just not very good at all. Are you using a headset?
No, just from the
Mr. Vicky, let's put him in a breakout room and try to bring him back in. Vicky, how many people are in the waiting room?
6.
Okay, let's try. See if Mr. Parrish can come back in and we can do any better with him.
hello.
He'll be with you in a moment, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Parrish, I'm so sorry. That was a call I needed to take. I apologize to you.
It's okay.
Okay, so a little bit better reception. Let's see if we can get through this. Okay, you said you would be interested in doing defensive
Okay.
driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What we need for you, do you have $144? That's the court cost.
No, sir, I don't right now. I get tomorrow.
Okay. How much time do you need to come up with the 144?
I can do it tomorrow.
Okay. And you haven't taken defensive driving in the last year?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Parrish, I'm guessing you can hear me pretty good right now. So if you just want to shake your head, yes or no, we'll try it that way. You can try to answer, but it's just our reception is still not very good. Can you understand that?
Yeah, still, yeah.
Okay.
Now.
Here's what you need to do, Mr. Parrish. You need to email us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance to the email address on the bottom of the form that we sent you.
Okay.
Just go ahead and email that to us so that we have that. And we also will have your email address.
Okay, that's it.
And then I'm going to give you to November the 17th to make your payment, the 144. And you need to call the court.
Okay.
You need to call the court. Don't pay it. Don't just pay it online. Call the court at that 945 number that's also on that sheet. You see it? 1799.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You'll call that number to make your payment.
Yes, sir.
After you make that payment, then we will email you
Okay.
the instructions and the websites that you can use to take the class and obtain your driving history. You get everything turned in within 90 days. Then we can dismiss the case. And if you have any questions, you can ask the clerks when you call in. But go ahead and email us your driver's license and proof of insurance. All right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Parrish, I'm sorry we had such a bad connection, but thank you for hanging on with us. And get this taken care of, try to get it dismissed for you. All right?
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, I said, go ahead and email us your driver's license and proof of insurance, and then get that payment made by the 17th, and we can, you'll be on the road to getting the case dismissed. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you can leave the meeting now and go ahead and email us. Thank you for hanging in there with us.
Email you guys my lessons and my license insurance.
Yeah, insurance and driver's license.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. You stay safe, and talk to you later on. Okay, you can leave the.
Okay.
You can leave the meeting. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? I love looking at ceiling fans. Can you hear me, ma'am? I can't hear you. You need to unmute. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes,
There you go.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Can you tell me your name so we can pull your file?
Yes, Kelly Peters.
Ms. Peters.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Peters, need you to raise your right hand, please. Other right. Tell me to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, help you God.
Yes.
And Ms. Peters, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Is this your first drug-related offense?
Yes, sir.
And you think you could pass a drug test today?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Peters, since it's your first offense, I can consider probating you on the case, try to keep it off of your record. The
Okay.
the deferral fees are $340. Are you able to pay that today, or do you need some time to come up with that?
I need some time.
How much time do you need?
I got another ticket that I have to pay off for speeding, which is due in January, maybe like a month.
Did you get that in Live Oak or in another city?
I believe it was Bear County.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
One of the sheriff's deputies?
I believe so.
Are you working, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So you think if I give you till December the 15th, you can get it paid?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to give you until the 15th, Ms. Peters.
Yes, sir.
We need for you to send us an email so that we have your email address.
Okay.
If you look on the sheet that we sent you,
I didn't get an email. They told me the only reason why I knew that I could do the virtual was because I called them yesterday. I didn't get anything in the mail for it.
do you have a pencil and piece of paper where you can write this?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you're going to email us at municipal_court.
Okay.
And municipal is CIPAL. Some people try to spell it with a PLE.
Okay. PAL.
_court
Mm-hmm.
at liveoaktx.net.
liveoaktx.net. Okay.
You just send us a real quick email saying that you appeared this morning, and we'll have your email address, and we'll mail you or email you a notice that telling you you have until the 15th to get your payment made. Once you make that payment, Ms. Peters, sorry, you'll be on what's called deferred disposition for a period of 6 months.
Okay.
And you'll also need to do 6 hours of community service and turn that in within 60 days.
Okay.
Get everything done. Don't mess with drugs or alcohol during that 6-month period.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'll dismiss the case at the end of the 6 months.
Okay.
Okay, you got all that?
Yes. And for the probation, I can do it anywhere? I mean, I'm sorry, the community service?
Any nonprofit or charitable organization.
Okay.
You want to do it at a court, if you want to do it, just wait till you pay your fees to do it.
Okay.
And I know San Antonio Food Pantry needs a lot of help if you're interested in doing that, but really it's your choice.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ms. Peters, do you have any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay, well, you can leave the meeting and send us that email pretty quick and get that payment made, and we'll be on your way to getting it dismissed.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ms. Peters, you take care. Stay
Mhm.
safe.
You too.
Zachary Arrado, Arrado.
Zachary, maybe?
Zachary. That's exactly what I was going to say. Mr. Arrado, can you hear me? Mr. Arrado, can you hear me? Mr. Arrado, are you there? Okay, Vicky, let's put him in the waiting room. Grab somebody else.
Do you want me to put somebody else in?
Yes, let's.
Okay.
Okay, Alexis Hernandez. Okay. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi, sir.
Hello,
Hi, sir.
you're Mr. Hernandez.
I'm Marco Rivera. I'm using my wife's laptop.
Marco Rivera.
Yes, sir. Marco Antonio Rivera.
Okay, I was gonna say, you don't look like Alexis.
No, sir. Yes, I'm using my wife's computer. This is actually my first time using Zoom.
Okay, well, me too, so.
Marco Antonio?
Yeah, Marco Antonio Rivera. Okay, Mr. Rivera, raise your right hand, please. solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Rivera, you're charged with speeding 61 and a 35 and also possession of drug paraphernalia. You understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I do.
To each of those charges, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I'm not too sure.
Guilty means you're going to admit that what the officer said is true. Not guilty means I'm not guilty. I didn't do these things, and I want the state to prove the cases against me if they're able to do so. And no contest means I'm not going to tell you I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it. Okay, you got all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. To the drug paraphernalia case, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And to the speeding violation, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Yeah, COVID. Okay. Mr. Rivera, is this your first drug-related offense, the drug paraphernalia case?
No, sir.
How many others have you had?
I've had one other in I believe in Barrett County.
For the same thing, or?
It was for, because I tend to have a tray that I have in my car, and it has like drug it has drug like drug picture, like not drug, like drug related, like pictures on the tray, like imprinted on the tray, and I had that in my vehicle at the time, on both times.
Okay.
I believe.
Well,
I believe that's.
So what were you charged with before that was a drug case?
I believe it was for this. Well, I think the same thing, paraphernalia.
So then why would you drive around in your vehicle with a tray that's got drug markings on it when you already got caught once and that caused you a problem?
Yes, sir.
Is a superhero tray?
No, sir. But I tend to leave that stuff like, I tend to forget I leave things in my car that I'm not supposed to, and that was one of those days that I was in a rush, and I had things going through my head, and I wasn't thinking nothing of it that day.
Well, could you pass a drug test today?
Could I pass the drug test today?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. I'm being honest with you.
Well, that's what we need.
I keep my stuff here at home ever since that first time, but it's just I think the second time was because of the tray as well. The first and second.
Okay. Well, the fine and court cost on the drug paraphernalia case is $285. Are you going to pay that today?
No, sir. To be honest, right now I'm going through some like financial situations because of my work slowing down, and
what kind of work do you do?
I do construction full time, Monday through Friday. But
construction's picking back up again, though.
Yeah, it's this company that I'm with is I don't understand like what their issue is, but I haven't had like any, because I'm usually a pipe work layer, and I do that work, and they've had us all everywhere, like we have our own crew, and they've had us separated doing other stuff, and they've recently these last 2 weeks they've had to test 2 people for COVID, and they've had to us to like take we had to take days off, couple days off to get tested and to get our results back, and that's been also holding like these my hours getting. I've been getting cut off on my hours.
Okay. Well, the fine and court cost on the speeding case is $264, and on the drug paraphernalia case is $285. The most time I can give you, Mr. Rivera, to pay these is 30 days. It doesn't sound to me like you're going to be able to pay them in 30 days, but what you need to do, you need to listen real carefully to this.
Yes,
You
sir.
need to come to the court and pay whatever you can within 30 days.
Okay.
You can make some sort of payment on these cases within 30 days. Once you do that, they can set you up on a payment plan, something that you'll be able to afford.
Yes, sir. I think with a good payment, a setup payment plan, I would.
Okay. Well, just make sure, the main thing is you're going to pay something within 30 days, okay?
Okay.
And you can do it online if you want to, or you live here in Live Oak, so you can just drive up the street and
Yes,
pay
sir.
it in person. That's up to you. Okay. Are you still on Brownstone?
Yes, sir. I'm currently here.
Okay. All right. Well, they will email you some paperwork that tells you what you owe and when it needs to be paid by. But just remember, if you can't pay it in full, which I think you may, that's a lot of money. But I think if you can't pay it in full, you need to be sure and come up here and set up a payment plan with us. Okay.
Yes, sir. I could once I pay these off, I would like to, there would be on my record.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there like?
Well, Mr. Rivera, you're still smoking, and you're blaming a tray for that you forgot in your vehicle for your problems. And you still have that tray in your car?
No, I don't have none.
Okay. Well, just you need to quit doing what you're doing and straighten up, and then you won't have any more problems.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, Ms. Rivera, well, you can leave the meeting now. Just take care of yourself and get back to work, and hopefully you'll be able to get these taken care of and go forward with your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay. You can leave the meeting now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Keller, Reuben Keller.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just a second, we're filling your file.
Okay.
Thanks so much for the context. Really appreciate that.
Okay, Mr. Keller, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Keller, you're charged with no driver's license, no insurance, and allowing an unrestrained child to be in your vehicle. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To each of those cases, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what they mean, what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
To the offense of no insurance, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
To the offense,
I have insurance, but I don't have insurance on. That was my friend's car. I have insurance on my car.
to the offense of no driver's license, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You have a driver's license now?
It's suspended, sir. I'm in the process of trying to get it.
And to the offense of allowing an unrestrained child to ride in your vehicle, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Your child or somebody else's?
It was my girlfriend's. They got stuck in San Antonio, so we went over there to get them.
How old is the child?
She is 3.
So you had insurance on your vehicle?
I have insurance on my vehicle, yes, sir. But that wasn't my car. We went in a friend's car.
Okay, I understand, but you have what I need for you to do, Mr. Keller, is to email us a copy of that insurance.
Yes, sir.
Because if it's like normal, that insurance would have covered you driving your friend's car. So we need.
I have full coverage.
Well, why don't you get a driver's license?
Because it's suspended, and I really don't. The money is hard right now. I have to pay the fees, or.
Well, there are no more surcharges, so.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I went on the website, the Texas government website, and it said reinstatement fee was $105. But I don't know if that's that, and then I have to pay extra fees, or is it just that?
You need to talk to DPS. I don't know if they've attached any other fees.
Yes, sir.
So you need to email us a copy of the insurance on your car.
Yes, sir.
Then on the child safety belt violation, the fine and court cost is $175.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to pay that today?
No, sir.
And the most time I can give you sitting here today is 30 days. If you can't pay it in full in 30 days, you need to come and talk to the ladies or contact the ladies in the clerk's office.
Yes, sir.
Arrangements to get on a payment plan.
Yes, sir.
What you don't want to do, Mr. Keller, is ignore this, because if you ignore it, you can have a warrant issued for you.
Yes,
And
sir.
those are not good, even though you looks like you live in Austin.
Yes, sir.
The fine and court cost on the no driver's license is $250. Same deal. You got 30 days. If you can't pay it in full, you need to contact the court, make other arrangements to get it paid.
Yes, sir.
Again, don't ignore these, Mr. Keller, because it just gets worse.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think you really want to spend any time in the Bexar County Jail over these.
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Keller, you need to email us a copy of that insurance. Do you have the sheet of paper that we sent you to log on today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you will look at the bottom of that sheet, at the bottom, it has the email address for the court. It's municipal_court@liveoak.net.
Yes, sir.
You need to email us that copy of insurance that showed you had insurance on August 22nd of this year. If you had
Yes, sir.
insurance on your car, that would have covered you in his car.
Yes, sir.
So make sure you send that to us today or tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So I think that's it. You can log off and send that to us, and we'll send you back a return email telling you the total amount due and by when it needs to be paid.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Keller, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Vicki, how many more you got? No name on this one. Sir, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? can't hear you. You need to unmute yourself.
Unmute. Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, can you tell me your name?
Ronald William Seinwell Jr.
Seinwell
Yes, sir.
with an S?
Yes, sir.
We're just looking for your file, sir. Just hold on a
Okay.
second.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Seinwell, raise your right hand, please. I only swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Seinwell, you're charged with failure to maintain financial responsibility and no driver's license. Do you
Yes, sir.
understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To each of those cases, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, no contest.
Okay. Do you understand what all 3 mean, though?
I believe so. No contest is,
No contest means you're not admitting it, but you're not denying it.
well, I'm guilty.
But it doesn't matter, guilty or no contest. Just some people don't want to say guilty, so.
Guilt.
To the no
Guilty.
insurance.
I had let my insurance lapse a couple days, and I've got to take a class. I went to DPS to get my license, paid outstanding warrants, and I've got to take a class to get it back and do the driving test. All that.
Okay. Well,
And I do have current insurance.
you've got insurance, but you don't have a driver's license, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Was the insurance in effect on the day you got the citation?
No, it had lapsed a couple days. I was late on the payment. It's been going through some real financial hardships.
Okay, well, on the insurance case, Mr. Seinwell, since you have it now, I'll reduce that fine a little bit for you.
Thank you, sir.
I can't defer you because you don't have a driver's license, but I can at least reduce the fine some for you.
Thank you.
The normal fine is $335. I reduce it to $255.
Thank you.
At least save you $80. And on the no driver's license, fine and court cost is $250. Are you able to pay any of these today?
No, sir.
Well, I can give you 30 days. If you can't pay, I know that's a lot of money. If you can't pay them in full in 30 days, you need to make a payment of some sort. I
Okay.
don't mean $5. I mean something that,
Okay.
at least get you on a payment plan after that.
Yes, sir. I just call the court clerk or,
Yes, sir. Call the court clerk to make your payment. You're in UC, so if you want to come over here, you can do that and sign some paperwork for us.
okay.
Make sure that whatever you do, Mr. Seinwell, you don't ignore these going
Oh, I
forward.
won't.
Even if you can't make a payment, contact the court and talk to us.
Okay.
We will work with you. I don't want to have to sign a warrant for you. I don't think you want to go to the Bear County Jail. So
No, sir.
whatever you do, stay in touch with us.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have an email address, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I need for you to do then, if you look at that piece of paper that we sent you with the login information for today,
Yes, sir.
down toward the bottom, there's an email address for the court. It says municipal_court@liveoaktx.net.
Yes, sir.
You see that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I need for you to email the court
Okay.
so that we have your current email address, and they will send you back information. We will send you back information regarding the amount due and when it needs to be paid.
Okay.
And on your insurance, it looks like you didn't get that until after the citation was issued, so.
Right, it had lapsed a couple days.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Ms. Seinwell, send us an email so that we've got that information, and we'll send you an email back with the amount due and by when it needs to be paid. Just stay in touch with the court.
Yes, sir.
Get some payment made within 30 days.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Well, good luck to you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
You can leave the meeting now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Got another phone call coming in.
Oh, how do I hang up?
Hit leave meeting over on the.
Hello?
Hello, who am I speaking to, please?
Genesis Pacheco?
Pacheco?
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Pacheco, are you able to do a video hearing or just audio?
Oh, no, sir, I'm sorry. I could only do the audio at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. What's your first name, Mr. Pacheco?
Genesis?
Okay, Ms. Pacheco, would it be under another?
I'm sorry?
Would it be under another name?
No, it's Genesis.
Can you spell your last name for us, please?
Pacheco.
That's what we thought. And Vicky, do you have that file?
I'm sorry, I can't hear her. There's so much noise in the background.
I know, it's hard to hear. Her last name is Pacheco. Pacheco, you need to get to a quiet place. It's real hard to hear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Just need to have some quiet so we can talk and speak to each other.
Yes.
Ms. Pacheco, don't hang up on us. We're looking for your file.
Okay, no, sir. Okay.
Spell it again, sir. 'Cause like I said, I can't hear the spelling.
It's P-A-C.
It's yeah, Genesis Pacheco.
I'm sorry, Judge. Did you say B or P? I'm having a really hard time hearing her.
No. No.
Judge, what was that spelling again? Because I get two letters and then I can't hear her.
P-A-C-H-E-C-O. Is that right, Ms. Pacheco?
Yes, Pachecco.
And what was that first name?
P? The first letter is P?
No, the first name.
Oh, Genesis.
Like Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus?
Yes. Genesis.
Finding her on the docket.
Don't see her on the docket?
No. Oh, she's supposed to be, and then she's a PR bond.
Supposed to be what?
She's a PR bond. So she is on that docket.
Do you need something? What do you need?
Pacheco, we're still looking for your file.
Okay.
What? Okay, Ms. Pacheco, I finally have your file.
Okay.
Pacheco, you can tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, I see why it's noisy back there. You're working at a daycare facility.
Yes, sir. That's why.
Hey, Ms. Pacheco, you're charged with no driver's license. Do you understand what you're charged with?
I'm sorry?
You're charged with no driver's license. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. You understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Not the last one. The no.
No contest
No
means
contest?
you're not admitting it, but you're not denying it.
Okay. Guilty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you have a license now?
No, sir. After that incident, I tried going to the DMV, but they were doing it by appointment, and the most closest one that I could get was December 1st. And I have tried since then, like at least a couple weeks apart, to try to see if there would be a sooner one. And nope, still the same thing.
So do you have children that you're driving around right now?
No, I'm not driving anywhere.
How are you getting to work?
My boyfriend, when I go with him. I get rides.
Have you ever had a driver's license, or do you have to take the written and the...
No, sir, I've never.
You've never had a driver's license?
No, sir.
Okay, Ms. Pacheco, I'm going to reset your case to December the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a driver's license then I will probate you on the case, but you're still, whether you are probated or whether you just pay the fine, it's still going to be $300. You need to,
Okay, yes, sir.
you need to gather up your funds and log back in with us on December the 15th. If you have a driver's license, you need to email that to us before December 15th.
Okay.
If you don't have a driver's license, then it's just going to be a fine of $300. Either way, on
Yes,
December 15th, you're going to need to pay that $300.
Okay.
Now you need to email us maybe after you get off work where it's a little bit quieter. Send us your email address. And if you look at the paperwork we sent you, it has our email address down at the bottom of that letter.
Okay.
municipal_court@iwalktx.net. Email us your address, and when you get your driver's license, the paper copy of it, email that to us too.
Okay, yes, sir.
Maybe next time we talk, we can do it when we're at lunch or something. And,
yes, sir.
okay. And also, are you still on the Skeet Farm?
I'm sorry, am I on the?
Is your address on Skeet Farm?
No, sir. I had went and updated it because I don't live at that address anymore.
Okay. Well,
it's the other one on the paper.
Okay. Well, don't tell me what it is. You need to.
Okay.
When you email us that address, you can also send us your new address.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. We'll talk to you on the 15th of December.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can leave the meeting and go back to playing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Did I pay you last time?
I don't remember.